guys, my name is Pratik. Today we're gonna see something really different, something really special, that is stock market prediction. As well as we will just plot some values of the stocks. We will do some data visualization in that, and also we will be going through each and every part of that. We will also import some libraries, do some functions. We will also work on the live data. I will also go and give the live implementation of this. I will also type with you. You should also type with me as well. Definitely it's gonna be fun. So let's begin. Okay, guys, coming into Google Colab Notebook. If you don't know how to open the Google Colab Notebook, let me show you. You just need to type in Google like Google Colab, and you have to just open the first link. The first link will be this. Welcome to Google Colaboratory. So, and you have to just get into new what we can say, new collaboratory or new notebook, and the interface of this notebook will just look like this. Okay, so coming to our part, we will be needing some libraries like MPL Finance, Pandas, NumPy, etc. And we will definitely install each and every library. So first of all, we need to okay, I need to just increase this for getting clearly understanding. So okay, we will first install the MPL Finance. Pip install MPL Finance, and we will just press on the shift and enter. It will start collecting and also collect some data and get installed. Okay, it has got installed. Then we will be needing NumPy and Pandas for that. Also import Pandas as PD. Import NumPy as NumPy. Then import datetime as DT. Okay, so for import datetime as DT, if we are working on the real time, so obviously we are needing some dates on that. Some stocks, like for in the stock market, the dates are really important. We are working on the dates, and also we will convert that values date into some values. Then we will be needing Pandas data reader, so we will install that. Import Pandas data reader as web, as we are using the web scraping method. Also import matplotlib pyplot as plt. Also we will be needing import matplotlib not as pyplot, dates as mdates. Okay, so from MPL Finance, import candlestick as OHLC. OHLC means open, high, low and close. It's basically a MPL Finance library fetching for the candlesticks charts and all. So definitely import. Then we will be needing import Seaborn as SNS. It's for data visualization library. Then from NumPy dot random, import rand n. Then it's a random function. Then from sklearn dot linear model, import linear regression, because we are using linear regression for predicting values. Then from sklearn dot model, underscore selection, import trend test split. Basically trend test split is for splitting the data. We can split the data in particular percentage, like we can say 70-30% or 80-20%. So it is for splitting the data. Then we will be needing matplotlib pyplot as plt, and matplotlib inline. As I told in previous video, the inline is for the it displays the output in inline. So we are working on the ticker values now. The ticker values are particular symbols of the stocks. Apple has AAPL, what we can say, Vedanta has VEDL, Bitcoin has BTC. So these are some ticker values of that, or ticker symbols we can say. So we are taking here ticker equals to AAPL. Apple is my favorite stock. Also the start date we are defining here is dt dot date time. We will be taking from 2019. It's enough. And like end dates will be till now, like today it's time June. Date time dot now. So executing this, it is not giving some errors. Then for that we are now fetching some values from particular website. The target website we are using is Yahoo Finance. It is one of the popular stock market, which is used in stock market, we can say, for data analysis, technical analysis, and also investing. Let me clear that this is not like I am not a financial advisor, or this is not a financial advice to get into all those predictions and invest money in that. It is not a financial advice. I am clearly saying that. So then we are going with ticker AAPL, as I told you. Then data, we are creating the data frames here. Web dot data reader, oh my god, web dot data reader ticker, comma, we are targeting Yahoo, and start, comma, end. Okay, so we will be executing this. Okay, it's not giving any errors, that's good. Okay, so now we will be printing our data frame. Okay, so this is the data frame we have got. It is looking beautiful, na? Yeah. Okay, so this is the data frame we have got, and these are the real-time data. As we can say, you can see here, the 10 is today's date. This is today's date, and today's Apple stocks high price was $128 and low price was 126. Not that much fluctuation, Okay, now we are going to fetch all those columns. So fetching all those columns, we will give some here like data, comma, columns. columns. So these are the index, and these are high, low, open, close, volume, adjusted close price. These are some columns in our data frame. We are going to visualize the Apple stock like through the graphs, we can say, using the Seaborn library. It will definitely give some great outputs, and also you can visualize the stock beautifully. As far as each and every stock has its value: open value, low value, high value, close value, and based on like history repeats itself. So based on that we will be predicting the values based on the history of that particular stock. As well as, friends, we haven't named this file. Let's name this file stock market prediction. So for visualization, we will visualize the data through graphs, and for that I need to enter here plt.figure. Fixed size equals to, let's say it's a dimension. It is a dimension of a graph, we can say 16:8. Also we need to define some title for that graph, plt.title. Ticker is for like particular stock, ticker values. So plus stock graph is like a label, or we can say title for that. Then plt.xlabel. Xlabel will be days, and PLT dot Y label, it will be close price for a particular stock in USD. Okay, so if we visualize the data in INR, so it will be great. It will be great, yeah, it will be great, but the values or the count of the values or the digits will be so mota, or we can say so large. So that's not enough. So we will visualize in INR. That's the efficient way, I think. Also, I will be entering dollar here for better understanding. PLT dot plot, and the data frame we are given, and here we need to enter the column. We are visualizing the close price, so and here PLT dot show for showing the graph. Okay guys, it is giving some errors. Let me see what error it is getting actually. Okay, figure size. Okay, spelling is wrong. Yeah, so we will correct the spelling. Size is important in life. Everything is size. Oh my god, df not defined. Okay guys, actually it is also giving the error like df is not defined. Okay, actually df is a data frame, and data frame name is like data. We have given data that, so now it will be executed. So yeah, so this is the close price index, the close price value of the date of the Apple stock. Here the label is given Apple, AAPL Apple stock, and also the close price is in USD. We can see here in USD the price is given. Also the values are from 2019, 1 January 2019, then it goes in March, and then 7th month, then 10th month, and the value increases in bullish way. Also the 140 or something is the highest price, we can say approximately we can visualize that, and it's the Apple stock graph. So thank you for listening guys, let's see you in the next video.